John Lewis of Georgia.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, thank you for being here today, and thank you for your service. You said in your testimony that working through the current stress on the economy is your top concern. I don't think it takes much for us to know and realize that the economy is tanking. It is not good. The American people are scared. They're worried. They're hurting. They're losing their jobs, their health care. They cannot afford to send their young people to college. And I want to know, do you think that this budget, with the same old, worn-out ideas, is the best medicine right now? Is this the best prescription for our economy? Will extending the 2001 and the 2003 tax cut help the thousands of our citizens in a city like Atlanta that are losing jobs? Just a few days ago, a company opened a store in Atlanta for 400 jobs, and more than 7,500 people showed up. Another major company headquarters in Atlanta laid off 500 individuals out of its headquarters. Where do we go? I do not see this sense of urgency.
Congressman.
And another thing, Mr. Secretary, you know, the budget should be a reflection of our values. I just don't see it. I don't feel it here. I would like for you to sort of give me some sense that I can feel a little bit better.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, Congressman, let me say that you're right that the economy is slowing.
Are we in a recession right now?
I don't believe we are. No, sir. I think we are slowing, and I think and I would say that the sense of urgency, I hoped you would have sensed a sense of urgency with the stimulus plan.
But some people are saying that the stimulus package is good, right, but it's a little too late. Well,
again, I appreciate your view on that. I would say there are plenty of people on the other side that says, boy, this is sort of unprecedented, getting here as soon as it slows down, and we're still growing, and to move quickly with that. And then I would say, in terms of the in terms of the budget, these are complex, comprehensive. There are many trade-offs. There are programs in the budget that are, that I'm sure you like. There are others you'd like to be bigger. I would just say, even on the tax, because there's been a lot of conversation about the tax code, making the tax relief permanent. As I look at it, and again, I wasn't here to participate in that. I think those were great actions. But as you look at this, as you look at lower income people, I see right down to a family of four making up to $42,000 not paying federal income taxes. I look at what's happened with the child credit and earned income tax credit. And so in terms of relief at the low end, I see that as being very meaningful. 5 or 6 million people who aren't paying federal income taxes right now as a result of what's been done, which I think is something that we can all be pleased about and be proud of.
Well, Mr. Secretary, something went wrong. The previous administration created more than 23 million new jobs. People were doing very well. And now people are losing their jobs. People are not doing very well. People are owning and buying homes, especially minorities, Hispanics, and African Americans, and others. And something went wrong with this administration, and with the previous budget, and with this budget that you're proposing now. Again, I ask you: is this good medicine? Is this a good prescription for our economy?
Well, I would tell you, I think the best thing we can do for our economy is do everything we can to keep it growing, because those people who are struggling to make ends meet, their situation becomes worse if our economy isn't growing and we're not creating jobs. And we've created jobs for 52 straight months. And last month, for the first time, we had a slight decrease in jobs. Who knows whether that will be restated or not? The December's numbers were restated up. So we're increasing jobs. We need to keep the economy growing. And I think that is very important to the economy. And again, I'm hoping that the stimulus package will help. I'm working very hard on this to prevent avoidable foreclosures, and working very hard with our Hope Now Alliance to help all those homeowners who, many of them in inner cities, who were taken advantage of, put into mortgages that weren't explained properly, and were those in danger of not being able to keep their mortgage if the rates move up. I think we have a program that's going to be more effective than many people do in dealing with that, and fast-tracking those mortgages into modifications, which will often result in interest rate freezes. So we're doing what we can to deal with the problems that you see out there.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. My time has expired. Thank you.